Let me ask you a question. If I told you the most powerful secrets to living a longer, stronger, healthier life are not hidden in expensive treatments or fancy pills, but in simple truths that most doctors rarely explain, would you want to know them? The truth is, health isn't just about what happens in a hospital or clinic. It's about the daily choices you make, the habits you build, and the way you understand your body's silent messages. The first secret is that small, consistent habits are more powerful than sudden, drastic changes. We live in a world that worships quick fixes, crash diets, intense workout plans, miracle supplements. But science and life both tell us the same story: consistency beats intensity. 5 minutes of movement daily is better than 1 hour once a month. A small glass of water in the morning is better than ignoring hydration until you're exhausted. The book Atomic Habits teaches this beautifully. Tiny changes compound into life-altering results. Another secret: sleep is the ultimate free medicine, and yet most people treat it like an afterthought. While you sleep, your brain resets, your hormones balance, your cells repair. Skip sleep, and you're literally skipping healing. No supplement, no therapy, no treatment can replace the power of consistent, deep rest. Stress is the third secret enemy that often goes unspoken. People think it's harmless because you can't see it, but stress silently breaks down your body faster than junk food. It raises blood pressure, weakens immunity, disrupts digestion, and even clouds your thinking. Managing stress is not optional, it's survival. Then comes movement, not extreme workouts, not endless hours at the gym, just movement. Walking, stretching, dancing, lifting, breathing. Your body is designed to move. Movement is medicine. Every step you take, every stretch you give yourself is a prescription your doctor doesn't need to write. Hydration is another forgotten weapon. Water seems too simple to matter, but the truth is, dehydration mimics disease. Headaches, fatigue, poor focus, even low immunity often trace back to not drinking enough. Fill your glass before you fill a prescription. Your gut is another secret key. Most people think it's just digestion, but your gut influences your mood, immunity, and brain health. Feed it well: fiber, probiotics, whole foods, and you fuel your entire body. Ignore it, and you invite imbalance. Sunlight is medicine too. A few minutes of natural light daily fuels your vitamin D, lifts your mood, and balances your hormones. Yet many people hide from it, living like plants without sunshine. No wonder energy fades. And here's a powerful truth: prevention is far more powerful than cure. But because prevention doesn't profit industries the way treatment does, it often gets ignored. Doctors treat diseases that could have been prevented with lifestyle changes: better food, better sleep, more movement, less stress. Prevention is not boring, it's freedom. Emotional health is deeply tied to physical health. Suppressed emotions, toxic relationships, loneliness, they manifest as illness. Healing the heart often heals the body. Science now confirms what wisdom has whispered for centuries: mind and body are one. Another secret that shakes people: most illness doesn't start with genetics, it starts with lifestyle. Yes, genes matter, but lifestyle choices often decide whether those genes are activated. Your daily habits write the story of your health far more than your DNA does. True health isn't perfection, it's balance. Eating clean doesn't mean never enjoying dessert. Exercising doesn't mean punishing yourself daily. Balance keeps health sustainable. Perfection burns people out. And the final secret: your body has extraordinary healing power when you trust it, support it, and give it the basics. Food, rest, water, movement, sunlight, connection, calm. These are not luxuries, they are requirements. Support your body and it will surprise you with how strong, resilient, and healing it really is. So the next time you feel lost in the noise of health advice, remember, the real secrets aren't hidden. They're simple, timeless, and within your reach. Health isn't about chasing perfection. It's about embracing the powerful truth that your body already knows how to heal. You just need to give it the chance. We all want transformation. We want to wake up tomorrow with more energy, less stress, and a body that feels strong and capable. And because we crave big results, we often chase big, dramatic changes. We start extreme diets, commit to impossible workout plans, promise ourselves we'll overhaul our entire life overnight. But here's the reality: those massive shifts rarely last. They burn hot, then they burn out. The real secret isn't in doing everything at once. It's in doing the right things consistently, even if they seem small at first. 5 push-ups a day doesn't sound like much, but do it every day for a year and your body will change. Drinking 1 extra glass of water every morning feels simple, but in time it rewires your hydration habits. Going to bed just 30 minutes earlier may not seem life-changing tonight, but stacked over weeks and months, it transforms your energy, your focus, and even your mood. Consistency builds momentum. And momentum creates transformation. It's like compound interest in finance. The tiny deposits you make daily turn into massive gains over time. James Clear captured this perfectly in Atomic Habits when he explained that small improvements repeated consistently create exponential results. The same principle that grows wealth also grows health. Think of it this way: your body doesn't care about perfection for one day. It cares about direction for every day. The choice you make at lunch, the walk you take after dinner, the 5 minutes you spend breathing deeply in the morning. These small acts tell your body, I'm on your side. I'm here to build, not break. And the best part, small, consistent habits don't overwhelm you. They're sustainable. They fit into real life. They give you wins you can build on. Over time, they shape not only your body, but your identity. You stop saying, I'm trying to be healthy, and start saying, I am healthy because my daily actions prove it. So the first secret is not about going bigger, it's about going smaller, smarter, and steadier. Because when you repeat the small things, they stop being habits and start becoming who you are. And that's how true, lasting transformation begins. Let me ask you this: how often do you sacrifice sleep just to get a little more done? Maybe it's staying up late scrolling on your phone. Maybe it's finishing work. Maybe it's been watching just one more episode. We treat sleep like an optional luxury, something we can cut back on whenever life gets busy. But here's the truth: sleep is not optional. Sleep is medicine. And the best part, it's free. Every night when you close your eyes, your body doesn't just rest, it repairs, it rebuilds, it recalibrates. Your brain sorts memories, clears toxins, and resets your focus. Your hormones balance, your immune system strengthens, your muscles heal. Sleep is like the night shift team that cleans the entire factory so it's ready for another day of production. Skip it, and you're walking into a workplace full of clutter, chaos, and broken machines. Science backs this up in ways that are impossible to ignore. Chronic sleep deprivation doesn't just make you tired, it increases your risk of heart disease, weakens your immunity, disrupts your metabolism, and even messes with your emotions. That's why people who lack sleep feel more anxious, more irritable, more reactive. It's not just in your head, your whole system is out of balance. Here's the secret: even small improvements in sleep can transform your health. Going to bed 30 minutes earlier, turning off screens before midnight, creating a calm bedtime routine, these little adjustments stack up to massive benefits. Better mood, sharper focus, stronger body, longer life. Think of sleep like charging your phone. No matter how advanced your phone is, if the battery dies, it's useless. You wouldn't expect your phone to run at 100% without charging it. So why do you expect that of your body? Sleep is not wasted time. It's invested time. It's the one medicine your doctor doesn't have to prescribe because your body already knows how to use it. The problem is most people don't value it until they lose it. The healthiest people don't just eat well and exercise, they protect their sleep like it's sacred. Because it is. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you said, I'm stressed, but I'll be fine? We've normalized stress. We wear it like a badge of honor. We think being constantly busy, overwhelmed, and wired is just the way life is. But stress is not harmless. Stress is not your friend. Chronic stress is one of the most silent and deadly forces working against your health every single day. Here's what many people don't realize. Stress doesn't just live in your mind, it lives in your body. When you're stressed, your brain sounds the alarm and suddenly your whole system shifts into survival mode. Cortisol levels rise. Your blood pressure spikes. Your heart beats faster. Your muscles tighten. This is fine if you're running from a lion, but it's a disaster when you're sitting at a desk worrying about bills, arguing with your partner. Day after day, chronic stress chips away at your health. It weakens your immune system so you get sick more often. It slows down digestion, leaving you bloated or with gut issues. It raises inflammation, fueling everything from heart disease to diabetes. It hijacks your sleep, clouds your focus, and even accelerates aging. Stress isn't just in your head, it's in your blood vessels, your organs, your very DNA. But here's the good news: you have more power over stress than you think. Studies have shown that simple practices like deep breathing, daily walks, journaling, even just 5 minutes of silence can dramatically lower stress levels. And it's not about eliminating stress. That's impossible. It's about building resilience, training your mind and body to respond instead of react. Think of it this way: life will always bring storms, but you can choose whether you stand in the rain unprotected or carry an umbrella. Stress management is that umbrella. It won't stop the storm, but it will stop you from drowning in it. If I asked you, what's the most powerful drug you'll take in your lifetime? You might think of antibiotics, vaccines, or some advanced treatment. But the truth is, the most powerful medicine doesn't come in a pill, a bottle, or a syringe. It comes on your plate. Every single meal is a prescription you write for your body. And here's the twist: Unlike medicine, food doesn't just treat symptoms, it creates your future health. Think about it. The vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in real food fuel every single cell in your body. They decide how strong your immune system is, how sharp your brain stays, how smoothly your heart beats, even how quickly you recover from stress and injury. You are literally built out of the food you eat. The proteins in your muscles, the calcium in your bones, the omega-3s in your brain, they all started on your fork. But here's the part doctors don't say enough. Poor nutrition is more destructive than almost anything else. Processed foods, sugar overload, and nutrient-empty calories don't just make you gain weight. They trigger inflammation, wreck your metabolism, and pave the way for chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. Food can either be poison or it can be healing. The choice is made 3 times a day. Science is crystal clear on this. Populations that eat mostly whole foods, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and healthy fats live longer, get sick less often, and age more gracefully. This isn't hype, it's biology. Michael Pollan summed it up beautifully in his book In Defense of Food to Eat Food. Not too much, mostly plants, simple, powerful advice. And here's what's exciting. You don't have to be perfect to see results. Swap soda for water, chips for fruit, fast food for home, cooked meals a few days a week, and your body starts repairing itself. Energy rises, skin clears, focus sharpens, inflammation drops. It's like putting premium fuel into your car instead of junk that clogs the engine. So the 4th health secret is this. Nutrition is not just about weight or looks, it's about longevity, vitality, and freedom from disease. Your fork is the most powerful medicine you'll ever hold, and every bite is either a step towards sickness or a step towards strength. When people hear the word exercise, they often imagine heavy weights, sweaty gyms, or endless miles on a treadmill. And for many, that feels intimidating or unappealing. But here's the truth. Movement is not about punishing your body. It's about healing it. Movement is therapy. It's medicine. And it might just be the most underrated prescription for health that exists. Your body was designed to move. Every joint, every muscle, every tendon, every system in your body works better when you're active. Movement increases blood, delivering oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. It strengthens your heart, lowers your blood pressure, and balances your blood sugar. It improves brain health, lifting mood, sharpening focus, even reducing risks of depression and dementia. It's like flipping the on switch for your body and brain every single time you move. And here's the best part. You don't need hours in the gym to see these benefits. Science shows that even small doses of daily movement can transform your health. A 20-minute walk after dinner, stretching in the morning, dancing in your living room, even taking the stairs instead of the elevator. It all adds up. Movement doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be consistent. When you move, your body rewards you with energy instead of draining it. That's why exercise is called the closest thing we have to a miracle drug. No pill can lower stress, improve mood, strengthen bones, protect your heart, and boost your brain all at once. But movement does. Think about this. Stillness slowly breaks the body down, but movement builds it back up. Sitting all day is the new smoking. It silently steals years of life. But moving, even in small bursts, tells your body, I'm alive, I'm thriving, I'm ready for more. So the 5th health secret is simple but powerful. Move daily in whatever way you can. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't wait for the perfect gym or the perfect workout. Just start moving, because every step, every stretch, every rep is medicine your body craves. Let me ask you, when was the last time you truly felt thirsty? Most people don't even recognize thirst anymore because they're constantly running on low-grade dehydration. We underestimate water. We treat it like a boring afterthought while reaching for coffee, soda, or energy drinks. But here's the secret. Hydration is not just about quenching thirst, it's the foundation of how your body functions. Without it, nothing else works properly. Think about it. Your blood, your brain, your muscles, even your skin are made largely of water. Every chemical reaction in your body requires it. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your brain fogs, your mood dips, your focus blurs, and your energy crashes. Your digestion slows. Your heart works harder. Your skin looks tired. And here's the kicker. Many times when you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty. Water is like oil to an engine. Without enough, the gears grind, heat builds, and eventually the machine breaks down. But give it what it needs, and suddenly everything runs smoother, faster, more efficiently. The same is true for your body. Athletes know this. Performance drops dramatically when hydration is off. But it's not just about athletes, it's about you sitting at your desk, picking up your kids, or trying to push through a busy day. The beauty is, this is one of the easiest health secrets to apply. Drink a glass of water first thing in the morning. Carry a bottle with you and sip throughout the day. Replace just one sugary drink with water, and you've already made a massive upgrade. Your body doesn't need expensive supplements or exotic drinks. It needs what it's been asking for since the beginning of time: water. And here's something fascinating: hydration isn't just about physical health, it impacts your mental state too. Research shows even mild dehydration can increase anxiety and lower cognitive performance. In other words, if you want to think clearer, feel calmer, and perform better, start with hydration. So the sixth health secret is this: never underestimate water. It's the simplest, cheapest, and most powerful health tool you already have at your fingertips. Drink more and watch your body thank you with energy, clarity, and strength. Have you ever noticed how a good laugh with a friend instantly makes you feel lighter? Or how just being around people who truly care about you can calm your stress, almost like flipping a switch? That's not an accident. That's biology. Connection is medicine. And while we often think of health in terms of diet, exercise, and sleep, we forget that relationships are just as critical for living longer and living better. Science is crystal clear on this. People with strong social ties live longer, recover faster from illness, and have lower risks of heart disease, depression, and even dementia. In fact, some studies show that loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Think about that. Loneliness literally shortens. Why? Because humans were built for connection. When you bond with others, your body releases oxytocin, the love hormone, which lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, and boosts your immune system. Connection strengthens resilience, meaning when life hits hard, you bounce back faster. But here's the thing: connection doesn't have to mean having hundreds of friends. It's about depth, not numbers. One real, supportive relationship can be more healing than 1,000 shallow ones. Call a friend instead of scrolling. Share a meal with family instead of eating alone in front of the TV. Join a group, a community, a place where you feel seen and valued. These little acts feed your health more than you realize. And here's what makes it powerful: connection heals both ways. When you show up for someone else, when you listen, when you care, you're not only giving them health, you're giving yourself health too. It's a double dose of medicine. So the seventh health secret is this: don't just focus on food, fitness, medicine. Focus on people. Surround yourself with those who uplift you. Invest in the bonds that matter. And remember that love, laughter, and connection are some of the strongest medicines your body will ever receive. When was the last time you felt the sun on your face? Not rushing to your car, not through a window, but really standing outside, soaking it in. There's a reason it feels so good. Sunlight isn't just warmth or brightness, it's medicine. Long before supplements, before gyms, before modern healthcare, sunlight was humanity's original health booster. And it still is. Here's what most people forget: just 15-20 minutes of sunlight can trigger your skin to produce vitamin D, a nutrient so powerful it's linked to stronger bones, a healthier immune system, better mood, and even protection against chronic disease. Without enough sunlight, people often feel sluggish, depressed, or constantly run down. That's not weakness, it's biology calling out for light. And it's not only about vitamin D. Sunlight helps regulate your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock. That means better sleep at night and more energy during the day. It also reduces stress hormones, lifts serotonin levels, and can even lower blood pressure naturally. In short, sunlight charges you up the same way it charges solar panels. Without it, your system runs dim. But here's the problem: modern life keeps us indoors. We spend hours under artificial lights, glued to screens, disconnected from the natural cycles our bodies were designed for. That's why so many people feel exhausted and restless even when they rest. They're missing their daily dose of nature's medicine. The good news is you don't need hours in the sun to reap the benefits. Step outside in the morning, take your lunch break outdoors, walk in the evening light. Even short, consistent exposure adds up. And of course, be smart, protect your skin from burns, but don't fear the sun so much that you miss its healing gifts. So the eighth health secret is this: sunlight is not just light, it's life. It's a free, powerful health tool available to you every single day. Step outside, lift your face to the sky, and let nature's original medicine do what it's been doing for millions of years: fuel you, heal you, and remind you that you were built to thrive in the light. Here's a question most people never stop to ask: if your thoughts were medicine, would you swallow them daily? Because the truth is, whether you realize it or not, your mindset is shaping your health in powerful physical ways. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good idea, it's biology at work. When you practice gratitude, your brain literally rewires itself. It shifts focus from what's missing to what's present, from stress to strength. That shift lowers cortisol, reduces inflammation, and even strengthens your immune system. People who practice daily gratitude report fewer aches and pains, better sleep, and more energy. Science has measured this, and it's not just coincidence, it's chemistry. On the flip side, a negative mindset, constant worry, or living in anger can keep your body in fight or flight mode, dripping stress hormones into your system day after day. That state weakens immunity, raises blood pressure, and accelerates aging. In other words, your thoughts can either be medicine or poison. But here's the hopeful part: mindset is something you can train. Gratitude is a muscle. Start small. Write down 3 things you're thankful for each morning. Say thank you for the little wins, your health, a meal, a smile from a stranger. Over time, this rewiring doesn't just change your perspective, it changes your biology. Great thinkers have known this for centuries. In books like The Power of Positive Thinking, the message was clear. Your outlook shapes your outcomes. Modern science now proves it. Optimism is linked to longer life, lower risk of disease, and greater resilience in the face of hardship. So the 9th health secret is this: gratitude and mindset aren't just mental wellness practices. They're as real as nutrition, sleep, and exercise in shaping your physical health. Guard your thoughts, feed your mind with positivity, and you'll discover that the way you think is one of the most powerful medicines you'll ever take. Let me ask you, why do we wait until something is broken before we fix it? Why do we ignore the early warning signs, push through the fatigue, brush off the headaches, and only pay attention when our body finally forces us to stop? The truth is, too many people treat health like a fire alarm instead of a daily responsibility. They wait until the house is burning before they act. But here's the reality: prevention will always be more powerful than treatment. Think about it. Medicine can save lives, no question, but medicine works best when it's not just used to patch problems, but to prevent them. Eating clean, sleeping enough, staying active, managing stress, getting checkups, these small acts are like building fireproof walls around your health. They don't just save you from disease, they save you from the suffering, the bills, and the years lost once disease takes hold. Chronic illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, and even some cancers are not random. They're often the result of years of small, daily choices adding up: the food you eat, the movement you skip, the sleep you sacrifice, the stress you ignore. Prevention means making different choices today so that your future self doesn't have to fight a battle tomorrow. And here's the powerful truth: prevention is cheaper, easier, and kinder than treatment. A healthy lifestyle costs less than hospital bills. A walk in the park costs less than surgery. Drinking water costs less than medication. Prevention doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. One of the world's longest running studies on health, the Framingham Heart Study, proved it beyond doubt. People who adopt preventive habits live longer, stay healthier, and enjoy more independence as they age. They don't just survive, they thrive. So the 10th health secret is this: wait for your body to scream before you listen. Prevention is the real cure. Every choice you make today is an investment in the health, freedom, and vitality of your future self. Choose wisely, because prevention will always outweigh treatment. When was the last time you laughed so hard your stomach hurt, your eyes watered, and for just a moment, you forgot every worry? That feeling isn't just fun, it's healing. Laughter is medicine, and I don't mean that as a metaphor. Science shows that laughter changes your body on a chemical level. When you laugh, your brain releases endorphins, the same feel-good chemicals triggered by exercise. These endorphins reduce pain, lower stress, and boost mood almost instantly. At the same time, laughter lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly damages your body when it stays elevated. It relaxes your muscles, improves blood flow, and even strengthens your immune system. In fact, some studies suggest that laughter can improve heart health just as much as light exercise. But beyond biology, laughter shifts perspective. It reminds you that life isn't just about survival, it's about joy. It gives you resilience. It allows you to face hard times with lighter shoulders and a stronger spirit. That's why people who laugh often not only feel better emotionally, but they actually live longer, healthier lives. And here's the beautiful part: you don't have to wait for laughter to find you. You can seek it out. Spend time with people who make you smile. Watch a comedy. Tell silly jokes with your kids. Even smiling on purpose can trick your brain into releasing feel-good chemicals. Your body doesn't know the difference. It just responds with healing. So the 11th health secret is this: don't underestimate laughter. It's not just entertainment, it's therapy your body and mind crave daily. A good laugh might not solve every problem, but it makes you strong enough to face them, and that's powerful medicine. Let me ask you this: what gets you out of bed in the morning? Not just an alarm clock, not just a paycheck, but something deeper. Because here's the truth, your body can only stay strong for so long if your soul doesn't have a reason to keep going. Purpose isn't just philosophy, it's fuel. Research has shown that people who live with a sense of purpose, whether it's family, faith, service, creativity, or simply the drive to grow, live longer, healthier lives. Their rates of heart disease are lower. Their risk of depression is lower. Even their immune systems are stronger. Why? Because purpose gives the body a reason to fight, to heal, to keep moving forward when life gets hard. Think of it this way: a ship without a destination just drifts until it sinks. But a ship with a clear course will push through storms because it knows where it's headed. Your life is the same. Purpose anchors you when stress, illness, or setbacks try to drag you down. It doesn't mean the storms won't come. It means you'll have the strength to navigate them. And here's the thing, purpose doesn't have to be some grand mission that changes the entire world. Sometimes it's as simple as showing up for the people you love, doing meaningful work, or striving each day to become a little better than yesterday. Viktor Frankl, in his timeless book Man's Search for Meaning, showed us that even in the darkest circumstances, having a why can carry us through almost any how. So the 12th health secret is this: don't just focus on the length of your life, focus on the depth of it. Find a purpose that lights you up, and you'll discover energy, resilience, and health that no supplement, no medicine, and no routine alone can give you. Purpose doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years.